Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124 and welcome back to my Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary speedrun on easy difficulty, which is I did my outro in the last video and then this one messed up, but whatever. Welcome back to my 100 subscriber special. That is me speedrunning Subspace Emissary on easy difficulty in Brawl. That was kind of a sloppy intro. I apologize for that, but let's get right into this. Starting with the cave. What's going on? What's in that cave? Only time will tell. Mario, Pit, Kirby, Link, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'll probably end up being Mario the entire time. I don't see myself losing a life. How dare they Indiana Jones it? How did I not take damage there? Hammer Rolls aren't too bad. They're one of the least threatening enemies, but still be careful of them as with every enemies in the higher difficulties. Gave a screw attack and made that section a little bit faster. Go through the platform. Good. Glad I did not eat my words there and end up losing Mario. Home run back. Who put fire in my pits? Stupid paratrooper, I'd punch you. Here's the second instance of one of those annoying, really annoying long rooms on the higher difficulties. Of course, it's not too bad now, but on the higher difficulties, it's very. This is a really long room from one door. The door you enter in this room from to the door you go to the next room from. So, it can you can have to redo a lot of stuff. And it's very possible your first time through, and it tends that you will when it comes to this room and all these long rooms. I mean, the entire thing is the problem, but there's one part just before you're finally at the end of it that is a problem that can really, like, you're just about there and then that one part just gets you, and there's nothing you can do about it if it does, obviously. It's totally these giant Goombas, no. This part right here. In the higher difficulties, be very careful with how you go about handling these paratroopers. These platforms are spinning super fast, plus there's these bullet bills. So, if one of the bullet bills hits you off guard or you fail to land on a platform, you could end up very easily losing a life. But it's basically that one part all the way back there, all the way to the very end. Regardless of whether or not you're 100%ing the game, if you're doing this on very hard or intense, I highly recommend entering that door when you get to this point, especially if you were down to one character / life. to make sure you don't end up dying to that giant Goomba at the end. I will cliffhang it, you guys will never see what happens. Does Mario rescue Peach? The world may never know. Ganondorf. Anyway, here's the stage I was talking about in the last video, guys. This has a very awesome remix of the underground theme from Super Mario Land, so I will be cutting the commentary for either most of the stage or all of it. So anyway, I will see you guys most likely at the end of the stage for more commentary. Now I've got Ivysaur. I guess I'll keep the commentary going at this point. I think that's enough of the soundtrack for you guys to hear. That's why I said I wasn't sure. Basically, what I was saying was letting you guys know I was letting you guys know. Repeat myself because I'm fairly certain I talked too fast there. But again, was making sure I let you guys know I wasn't 100% sure if I would keep the entire, or go without commentary for the entire stage or not. Ivysaur. I like his voice in this game better than in Ultimate, but it's so good. Still way better than male Pokemon Trainer's voice. Look at how Ivysaur uses the hammer. He uses the frickin' some part of his thing. Frickin' bulb on his back. I may will be saying it once per video, especially for the Subspace Emissary videos, but I apologize for the lack of commentary. But even though there's plenty I could talk about, there's not too much I am going to talk about, or that I have that I want to talk about. That's just the way it's going to be for this. Hopefully I will talk more when I do my intense difficulty playthrough. Now for this, you want to go, if you want to go for 100%, go all the way to the far right. Now that may be a bit harder to judge on the higher difficulty because of how wild that Rotorite is, but you guys can pull through. You guys can get it, but anyway, type matchups, Pokemon game type matchups do not apply here, so if you'd rather use Ivysaur as opposed to Squirtle, if you're using Pokemon Trainer at this point, feel free to do so. And that's how you wreck Charizard on the easiest difficulty. The Wilds. Sounds Western. Anyway, this is where I was going to use Ike, but I'm going to use Mennonite. I'll point out the section that makes... I'll point out the section as to why I was wanting to use Ike until I realized for the purpose of speed running I better use Mennonite, but just in general, higher difficulty or not, you'd unless you are much better with Ike and Marth, or just or Marth, or just can't play Mennonite real well. I highly recommend Mennonite because he's really good. Plus, if you play whoever you play as first, you will also play as if you drop down to your last place. Unless you're playing with a friend. Or family member. Playing with someone else, there we go. Mr. Saturn, where'd you come from? And I'm kicking back again because my body's telling me to. I highly recommend for this section, if you can, get these enemies to carry you up to go up faster. Now here is one of the most annoying enemies in the game. It will be a very specific instance of these enemies bringing a royal pain near the end of the game, and of course when I said end of the game previously, and again just there I mean end of Subspace Emissary. But this right here is where I was wanting to use Ike for, because if you use this up special, he'll go up and down, and he'll go down really fast and get to the bottom of that faster. But overall, for the entire stage, you're better off using Mennonite. Even though I know, again, that's a thing I've done with Ike before, at that one point where you're having to fall down and the camera will not zoom further over to the right until you go all the way down. Why the camera acts like that at that one part of the stage, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but whatever. And again, as much as you can, ignore those tower towers and don't do anything to wake them up, because of the massive damage they can do, of course, particularly on the higher difficulties. Also, of course, be careful of these falling rocks. They can rack up the damage on you really quickly. I want to say they won't ever knock you out, but they definitely do damage. Rack up your percentage, which is damage. Regardless, so... Then I say yeah, and then I end up not saying anything for 2-3 minutes. So... I hope I've been lacking that much on commentary. Holy crap. Not too long after I'm done recording this video, I'll be going to bed. What the heck? I think I was unintentionally pressing down on my D-pad and that's why that happened like that. Go away. Stupid bomb bed. So, yeah, that's what I was wanting to do. I wasn't wanting to get into that barrel. And coming up, we have our next boss fight. I want to say the first one since we've had. I want to say the first one that we've had since Rayquaza. Repeat myself because I was talking too fast there. Now, for higher difficulties, I recommend Meta Knight, but here I'm going to use Ike because it's easier and Ike does real good damage with his sword. But here's Gallium. I want to say they changed. I don't know if it's the exact same character or not, but if it is, they changed the spelling of his name in Ultimate, and I think the only thing they did was, unless it's actually two different beings, all they did was get rid of the O in his name. So it's a Gallium that's going. And I also have to wonder if the pronunciation is the same and the O is actually silent, if it is the same being. Again, I don't know because I haven't played Brawl and White yet, so... By the time that you guys see this video, I most definitely should have played Brawl and White by then, or in the case of the time you guys are not seeing this now. Give me those stickers. I'm really glad I have my window open because I need that cool air coming in my room right now. But anyway, Lucas or Charizard, either one works, and you will automatically start with Charizard after just having gotten him in the ruins, but here's how you wreck Gallium very quickly. Rock Smash away. I'm willing to bet bosses being a thing beyond just the Master Fortress and Core Fortress of Smash 4 is probably part of the reason why they opted to not give Charizard a Rock Smash back outside of course, them having the down special be how you switch between the Pokemon for Pokemon Trainer. Anyway, now it's time for part 2 of the Wilds. I wonder who we will be using for this. It's these 5 again. You've heard of the Fabulous 5, but I like to call this the Famous 5, considering how many times you use these 5. This is the 3rd time in Subspace using all 5 of these characters together. And I want to say this is the last big level with them, but anyway, I need to get this started. I'm gonna use Mario again. I'm a sucker, but hey, Mario's good. Trying to remember what the next stage is after this. Oh wait, I think I know what the stage is after this. So by saying that this and the next stage is probably gonna be it for this video. I really want to do more, but it's not gonna happen. Get off me, kissy face. Get off me, kissy face. I am not Kevin the Sea Cucumber. I don't think the mice do massive knockback, but regardless, they can be very annoying and can do rack up some good damage on you for sure in the higher difficulties. Auto-scrolling sections, everyone's favorite. I would not be surprised if this is the slowest auto-scrolling section in the game on the easiest difficulty, but of course also in general. Good God. Get rid of these enemies. Fish. I'm sorry I sound tired, guys, but I kind of am right now. Go away, Shellpie. I don't want to set my iPod on you. You're not a stand at all. We... Go away, chicken. Go away, puppets. I am Giant Mario. Hear me, I'm gonna get you. Okay, another super mushroom. Not that it's gonna carry over to the next room, but oh well. Don't stay on that platform because that part's not actually auto-scrolling. It's just the stage makes it seem like it is. Especially with how the camera is doing when you're standing on that platform as opposed to going down, what you would want to do instead. Go away, you stupid primits. Free. Evidently it went off the side of the screen. That's unusual. Why'd it take so long for that frickin' sword primer to drop? What the heck? Come on, really? Stupid Spike. I'm sorry, I'll be plural. Spikes. Come on. What the heck? Why am I failing? Why am I failing tonight? Oh, wait. Considering how loud and vibracious that was, you guys probably heard that vehicle. Also, that's a thing that can happen. Interesting. Stupid Titans, go away. The good thing they changed Pit's up special in Smash 4 is much better. And I do like this side special of his in this game, but his side special is definitely better in Melee in Melee. You know, back in Melee when he was a freaking trophy? No, back in Smash, not back in either, in Smash 4. Jeez. Oh, I guess I was wrong. The swamp is next. Okay, then. At this point, if you've gotten everything up to this point, 100%, you'll be at 40%. But anyway, let's let's get started here. Well, this will be the last stage. This will be the last stage of this video. Whenever I repeat myself like that, and then again that just there, is because I believe I was talking too fast. And if I wasn't, I can't judge that well enough until I go back and watch the video, so. I will definitely be ready to hit the hay when I'm done with this video, though. I'm Giant Fox. Hear me, Landmaster. Also coming up in this is going to be more auto-scrolling! Yay, failure. Really? Of course the game's going to be mean. Here, have a peanut. They're good for your health. They are a natural source of protein. I meant to air dodge. Thankfully, the bullet bill didn't knock me into the pit. Okay, good. The bullet bill made the box explode. I want to go to sleep now, but I've committed this stage will be taken care of first. Moving so slowly. I'm so used to it going so fast. This is so slow. Let's speed this up a bit. Get the camera to move up faster by entering the door both ways. Unless that doesn't change a thing, I'm not sure. I don't know if it was worth it or not. Yeah. Koopa. Hammer Bro. Beam Sword, Diddy Kong. Ladder. Nah, I'm just naming things on the screen. Of course, there was a reason I was saying why I was, and then it was like, well, I might as well continue and name other things that are on the screen. Door. Cutscene that I'm skipping. Awesome looking water, by the way, and the reflections in it. This is a problematic fight for the higher difficulties, but even in general, like one strong attack can knock you out from this thing, can knock you out even in easy difficulty. I will slap you. See, like right there. And the thing is just programmed to taunt. I want to say that, but I want to say that it's just the AI in this game anyway. No. Go away, you stupid giant thing. Hey, the Shadow Bugs are breakdancing before they disintegrate from being the trophy that they were. Anyway, I'll use Falco for this. Minecart and this awesome Yoshi's Island soundtrack. It's a shame that in Smash 4 they didn't bring this soundtrack back when I like this much better than the Smash 4 version, so I am very, very glad that this soundtrack has made a return in Ultimate. Eat your own hammer, bro. Get a nice maximum tomato for that very small health restoration there. I thought maybe my knuckles needed to be cracked there, but they didn't. Oh well. It was worth checking into anyway. You stupid Koopa. Go away. Spring. Thankfully, I'm getting to the end, but unfortunately, before I get there, the last room is an auto-scrolling section. Thankfully, it's not too long. Falco and Fox are recommended to have here if you can have them using either one of them here as opposed to Diddy because of those bullet bills. If I didn't start out by saying bullet bills, I can't remember. This enemy gauntlet can be annoying in higher difficulties. I probably should say is. I say can be because I'm so well versed in Subspace Emissary and very good at it on intense difficulty. Trophy stand, not that it's gonna really help me that much. There. Managed to make it. I'm surprised I made it that much distance with Falco's side special onto that platform, honestly. Get a giant Goomba trophy, even though I'm fairly certain I already have the giant Goomba trophy just to show that off. Captain Falcon's ship. Anyway, I like to fire a giant Goomba item box. Specifically the item box from Mario Kart Double Dash and Joe and Dozer, which is an assist trophy in this game. I can't remember if it was brought back in Smash 4 or not. It seems like it was, but I want to say it was not brought back in Ultimate regardless. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for more of my 100th subscriber special, my speed run of Super Smash Bros. Brawl's Subspace Emissary on easy difficulty. Bye, everybody.